Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a sort of glam, half cut crease, glowy, prom inspired look. So this look is great if you are going to a special occasion or you're going out on a night on the town, which I do enjoy. So it's sort of something I would wear to that kind of look. It is very heavy, bold eye with lots of gold and glitter, very glam, very glitz. And of course, there is a lot of highlighter. So if you guys want to watch and see how I achieve this look, then please keep on watching. Okay, so I've already gone ahead and done my eyebrows, and I'm going to go straight onto the eyes to start with. So I'm going to prep my eyelids first, and I'm going to be using the Soft Ochre MAC Pro Longwear Paint Pot to do this. I'm just going to take a little bit on my finger and just apply it that way. So right across the lid gently, just applying it to my lid. Moving on, I'm just going to set that paint pot with a really light shade. So I'm going to be using this Free Spirit in the Tartelette palette. And I'm going to apply that lightly across my whole eyelid just to set that down. So moving on with my first eyelid colour, I'm going to be taking Force of Nature in the palette as well. So a little bit on my brush, and I'm just going to do this in my crease, across, so quite loosely along my crease. Slowly building up that colour. I'm going to be taking this quite high as well, up onto my lid, as this will be our transition colour on the base. So next I'm going to be taking Dreamer and Wanderer. I'm going to mix a little bit of both of these together and going to focus on the crease here. So really starting in the crease here and just really focusing on that and bringing it up just a little bit. We don't want to go too high, we want to make sure this is still quite blended. This is definitely one of my favourite palettes. It's just so pigmented and it blends so well. I love it. If you guys haven't tried it yet, I definitely recommend going out and grabbing one of the Tarte palettes. All their colours are so amazing. Next, I'm going to be going in with Multitasker, which is a nice dark brown colour up here. So put a little bit on our brush, tap that off, and this is going to go right on the bottom outer eyelid here for our heart cut crease, and a little bit into the crease there as well. We're going to build this colour up, so we're just going to put a little bit on to start with, cut our crease, and we'll pack a little bit more on as well then to blend it out. So just onto the outer corner and a little bit into the crease. So to cut our crease today, I'm going to be using the Revlon Photo Ready Eye Art. This colour is the Topaz Twinkle. So we're going to be starting with this side here first, which is sort of your more metallic liquid side, and we'll go on to the glitter later on. So with the metallic, we're going to cut that crease out now. It is super easy to cut your crease with this. You don't need any concealer, just a little bit of this liquid. So taking that onto your lid, starting at the outer corner, we're just going to do a half crease and we're going to come to halfway and fill the first half of the eye in. So I'm going to do it halfway like that. Cut creases are always really fun for me because I can't actually see out of one of my eyes properly, so it's always fun trying to match that up. But I think we've done alright today. So what we're going to do next is we're going to blend out a darker colour into the outer corner, into the middle, just to blend those two together now. So going in with quite a large fluffy brush, I'm going to be going in with Multitask It again, and I'm just going to take a tiny little bit of Fashionista, which is a black down the bottom as well, just to really darken that up. So just a tiny bit, because we don't want it to be too black. Now going back with more Natural Beauty, I'm just going to blend that out on the corner a little bit just to really soften that up. So now just to really glam that up, we're going to add the other side of this, which is the glitter side. So just take a little bit onto that half cut crease again, really in there. You don't have to do this glitter step if you aren't a glitter fan or you just don't feel like being that glitzy. You can leave it at the stage before, but if you want to go a little bit all out, why not go all out? So we're just going to let that dry for a second before we move on to mascara and lashes. So let it dry. This is a good time to wipe away any excess eyeshadow that has fallen underneath here as well. So I don't seem to have any at the moment, but if you do, just get a makeup wipe and just lightly wipe along here. Now that's dry, I'm just going to go in with my mascara. So I'm going to be using the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. By far my favourite mascara, I love it. So we're going to apply it to our top lashes. Moving on to lashes, Lash Brigade were kind enough to send me a few pairs to try. So they've got me 2 pairs here. They are really nice lashes. They look sort of like this. So today I think I'm going to go with this pair, which is the Jasmine. They're a lot more fuller. They sort of look like this. So we're going to use those ones today. So I'm just going to measure them first. They're a little bit too long, so I'm just going to cut a little bit off the end. One little cluster. And yeah. Okay, so now that they're pretty good, I'm just going to put a little bit of glue along the lash line of the eyelash. Focusing on the inner and outer corners because these are the 2 places that will most likely get a little dark. Let that dry for like maybe 30 seconds until it starts to go a little bit clear and tacky. I like to bend mine a little bit to start to shape them so they fit the eye better. So once they're dry, you're just going to start, I like to place one on the middle corner first. And then once they're in place, I just sort of push down from the center out. Find it's a lot easier to stick the inner corner first and then sort of work the outer corner. Pushing up slightly like this can also sort of help them get in place. Sometimes they apply really easily, like they'll literally just slot all right onto your eye, like that one just did. And then sometimes you have to play around with them, push them in a little. Sometimes the corners will come up a little bit and come unstuck, but on days that they want to cooperate, like today. Makes life so much easier. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with how it's looking so far. I'm just gonna take a little bit of my CoverGirl Inkit eyeliner and just in my waterline on the inner corner, I'm just gonna pencil that in a little bit just so that the lash looks like one with my eye. There we go. Moving on to my base, I'm going to be priming with the Urban Decay Self-Adjusting Complexion Primer. This is definitely by far my most favourite used primer. I don't know, I just love it. It's got a noticeable difference. So most primers, it's sort of like, are they working? Are they not working? How do you know if they're working? With this, it's great. Like, it's instantly, you can see it. I love it. So I noticed such a difference in my complexion as soon as I put it on. My pores are smaller, my skin looks so much smoother, and that's before I even put foundation on. So, using my hand, I'm just going to rub that into my skin. Oh! You can almost wear this by itself without any foundation if you had clearer skin, obviously. I have really nice red skin with a lot of breakouts at the moment, which if you've seen one of my recent videos, I do have a skincare routine video and I talk about why my skin is like this and what is happening and how I'm trying to resolve it at the moment. So if you haven't watched it, go check it out. But that is the primer. So I don't know if you guys can see, but if you can see, there's quite a difference already. It doesn't look as red and my pores aren't as prominent, which is what you want. So next, going in with my foundation, I'm going to go in with the Urban Decay Lock-It Foundation. Yes. I'm using medium warm 50x52 because I'm slightly tan at the moment, slightly. So we're going to go in with this. It's on the back of my hand and using one of my Zoeva brushes. Just going to buff that into my skin. So next I'm going to be going in with my concealer. I'm using the NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer. I don't have a lot of this left, so let's see how we go with this one. And I'm just going to put this on my eyes. Ooh. Look at my nose. If I can get any more out. I've gone through like 3 tubes of this already because it's literally amazing. Another trip to Mecca is due. Okay, and then using a beauty blender, I'm just gonna blend that all out. So to set under my eyes, I'm going to be using the Kat Von D translucent powder. So, ooh, so much. I'm just going to lightly pack it under my eye. Big brush. then while that is setting, I'm just going to let it set. Oh my god, I can't even talk today. I'm going to let that set for a little bit. I don't like letting it set too long and like putting too much on. So while that is setting, I'm just going to go in with my Matte Maker Maybelline New York translucent powder on a big fluffy brush and lightly just set the rest. I do have pretty oily skin, so I do like to set my foundation, otherwise I will end up really looking oily by the end of the day. And we're just going to dust away that translucent powder as well. So now that I look kind of like a ghost, I'm going to go in and bronze just to give my face some more colour again. So I'm going to be going in with the Benefit Hoola bronzer and a nice big fluffy Stigma brush. Drop a heap on there. And I'm just going to go in and carve out those cheekbones. Oh, get all that hair in the way. Forehead as well. So now that my base is done, I'm just going to go back in and do the rest of my eye makeup, so underneath my eye. So I'm going to start off by going with Force of Nature to start with, again, put on the brush, and just going under the eye. And then I'm going to go back in with a bit of multitasker as well, just a little bit on more of the outer, just to really deepen that colour. Cool. Now going back in with my mascara, I'm just going to do my bottom eyelashes. My favourite part, which is highlight, I'm using the Anastasia and Nicole Glow Kit. I don't actually know how to say her last name, Gerard. I can't say it, so, but she is amazing and this glow kit is amazing, and if you haven't got it, you need to go out and buy it. So I'm going to be going with my favourite colour, which is the Glow Getter, and pack that onto our brush. And we're just going to go along and highlight my life. Oh my god. Oh. Freaking look at that. Oh my god. I love this highlight so much. Seriously. It's amazing. And then I'm just going to take my lip and a little down the center of my nose. And then going in, I'm just going to highlight the inner corner of my eye as well, and we're going to use Forever Young. So using a nice small little brush, a little bit on, and we're just going to highlight that inner corner. So moving on to the lips now, I'm going to go in with my Gerard Cosmetics. I actually have no idea what colour this is because it's only got that much left and I've penciled off the colour. So this colour is my favourite lip liner. His lip liners. Oh, Gerard Cosmetics lip liners are so pigmented, so easy to put on. I think I love them more than MAC ones now. Oh. So going in with the MAC Lady Be Good. This is one of their new liquid matte lip gloss things. I really like it, so I'm just going to go in with that. And then I'm just going to add a little bit of the Gerard Cosmetics gloss in Crystal over the top of this because I sort of want to give a crystal colour. So I decided I wanted to be a little bit more of a metallic lipstick, so I just went in with a little bit more of the metallic side of this, just on the bottom, on the middle, and then rub my lips together, and it sort of gave it a little bit more of a metallic look to sort of bring the whole look together, and then I put a little bit more lip gloss over the top. So that is the final look. I hope you guys really enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, make sure to give me a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe because I am going to try and do videos every week. Make sure you guys add me on Instagram and Snapchat because I would love to interact and connect with you guys as well. That's just Miss Courtney Day. I will leave a link in the description box below. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!